And I, along with my colleagues, represent in a citywide class action many of the organizations that are here today. And I want to make 3 points this morning about the OIG's report. The first point is that using a rigorous methodology, the Inspector General vindicated every single claim that the plaintiffs filed in their litigation challenging the Chicago's gang database. That database, that lawsuit, was based on the lived experiences of Black and brown people who have been subject to this surveillance, and the OIG's report vindicated each and every claim. Because of the way this data is gathered, because of the way it is used, there is no legitimate law enforcement purpose to continuing collecting this data, and the report proves this indisputably. The second point I want to make is that CPD has clearly used these gang designations to surveil and to harass our Black and brown communities. And that's proven by 2 points. First, the vast majority of people who have been designated gang members, that designation has happened in Black and brown neighborhoods. Second, the vast majority of people who were designated as gang members were designated when CPD was engaging with them for minor misdemeanors, things like disorderly conduct or minor drug offenses. This is not gang activity. This is just further institutionalizing CPD's pattern and practice of racial profiling. Third and finally, CPD's response to the OIG audit demonstrates that CPD plans to ignore key recommendations and is indicated that CPD will refuse to engage with the community about this policy and practice. It plans to operate a newly branded database using the same old, flawed, discriminatory data. It refuses to put in place the procedural protections that are required by the Constitution, and will continue to share these designations with other law enforcement entities with no protections, including ICE. What that means is that Chicago's communities will continue to be at risk by the Chicago Police Department and its operation of a gang database. CPD's decision to double down on this discriminatory practice requires City Council to act, requires City Council to hold accountable the Chicago Police Department and to put an end to this practice. And if City Council fails to act, we will ask the federal court to intervene.